Good morning, team. Coach Beaux here. I want to share with you some serious thoughts that are on my mind this morning about how we watch others deal with their own mistakes. And we all make mistakes, even the best and most competent leaders and thinkers. And it happens even when we do everything in our power to prevent them. But it's not the mistakes that are so important as what happens next. So those who are genuinely great leaders have mastered the art of dealing with errors, and we could all learn a lot from their examples. So what if we examine some of the most important things that great leaders do and what we can learn from how they handle mistakes? First, they come clean quickly. When something's gone wrong, great leaders are the first ones to admit that there's a problem. They don't try to cover it up. They don't blame other people, and they don't wait to see if anyone notices. So we need to take responsibility even for those parts that we didn't actually cause. And next, don't understate the scope of the problem. Trying to minimize the challenge doesn't make it any easier to tackle or to solve. Belittling the problem is worse than hiding it because we're being dishonest about how it truly affects other people. All right, so what's next? Fully diagnose the problem. The more we know about what happened and why, the better we can devise the right solution or make the right changes in the future. Giving a solution without all the information isn't helpful or honest. So take the time to figure out the full story before trying to implement a solution. This one is so important. Ask for feedback and input. Great leaders realize that they don't have all the answers and that others on their team have valuable insights. And while we can accept responsibility as a leader, we can still be open to suggestions from the team. That's true for all of us. People around us have perspectives and experiences different from ours. So don't be afraid to ask for advice or input on how to solve your challenge. Next, don't move on too quickly. Make sure that the problem is resolved. The leaders don't rest until a solution is found, and neither should we, especially when our mistakes affect other people. Leaders provide updates to the team when solutions are in the works. And we need to be sure that people on our team know precisely what we are doing to help mend our errors when they are impacted. We make the road smooth for those who must travel it after us and help others learn from our mistakes. One of my favorite mantras: when problems are resolved, leaders use that opportunity to share the lessons learned with others. Leaders want to make learning opportunities for everyone else too, so they make a point to share the new understanding. When we see a friend struggling with a problem that we have experience with, we owe it to them to let them know what we have learned from our mistakes too. Make sense? Band-aids are for boo-boos, friends. Don't just fix the symptom. When mistakes occur, they can sometimes reveal more organizationally or operationally problems that lie beneath. Does that make sense? When we just fix the immediate problems and not the larger issue, we are guaranteeing that something else will go wrong in the future. So take the time to fix it right. This is true in business, relationships, personal growth, and everything else in life. You want to commit. Make a commitment never to repeat your mistakes. The best way we can show others that we are sincere in our efforts to fix a problem is to learn from our mistakes. Break the cycle and stop repeating behaviors or beliefs that perpetuate the problem. Actions speak louder than words, and when a mistake changes you for the better, it speaks loudest of all. Now, leaders get to be so because they realize that someone must be in charge and take responsibility for when things go well and when mistakes happen. The same is true for you in your own life. Be the leader of your happiness and start handling mistakes like a boss.